Wicked wild, wild. Wicked wild, wicked wild, wicked wild, wild west. Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want nada. The Wild Wild West.
I agree with you. I think as soon as a black lady listens to smooth jazz, all her hair falls out. She goes bald, sleek, like bald, sleek, and hot.
Oh, dude. She just has like, out of nowhere, she just got like 50 very like clangly wrist jewelry things, bracelets, I think they're called
Bamboo
in the black
bracelets.
community.
Yeah.
She's just clacking while like talking with her hands at like a teacher conference.
It becomes like a literature, like a high school literature teacher.
Yeah.
Just vibed out.
Yeah. Does a lot of spoken word poetry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, the smooth jazz shit's fascinating. That blew my mind. Butterly, I thought you were onto something, thinking it got absolutely Tiger Woods, respectfully. That it was just Kenny G, obviously
I think it's
Boney
maybe
James.
it's consumed by black ladies, mostly. That's what that album cover is all about.
True.
When you hear smooth jazz, when black women hear smooth jazz, there is a part of them that's like, I should get a loft apartment and just like make very intricate salads and just have a lot of opinions at parent-teacher conferences. That's all I can think about.
That's probably one part of it. Then there's also, it was like the #1 anthem of offices everywhere in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like the only acceptable thing.
Yeah.
So that is kind of, now that I think about that, the 90s were another hard PC period. So it's like
True.
the safest thing is just to turn on like, but then you realize it's like, oh, this guy's appropriating jazz.
Yeah.
I hate
it
when
is the
people take
background. It
traditional
is the
music
background
and
music
fucking
for
twist it.
every CD-ROM from the 90s.
Mm-hmm. That's why Kenny G got paid so hard.
Yeah.
Boney James is more, that's a deep cut for you guys. You'd have to be a real smooth jazz head like myself to know about Boney James.
Real smooth jazz brain.
God damn it.
Yeah. Kenny G used to send the Chinese home.
Yeah,
Every day.
that was a sick part
What's
of the
that mean?
documentary.
They would play a song by Kenny G called "Going Home" at the end of the workday in China.
It was mandated.
Yeah, all across the land.
It was mandated. No, I swear to God,
Like
we
in
talked
the,
about
in the
this
rice
before.
fields and shit.
I believe we
Damn.
talk, unless I just have dreams where I talk about stuff on the
God,
podcast
dude.
and I don't. But dude, that was a song. It was an official song they would play in China. So his song got, I don't know if a government has to buy it, but it was like, that was their closing time. That was their closing time. It just, everywhere you're at, every day it came on, and it was basically the Chinese government being like, go the fuck home right now.
It was probably actually like you know how the IP theft everything. It was probably like a Chinese knockoff of Kenny G. Probably wasn't. There was no way it was the real thing, dude.
There was a guy with his daughter. He was like, she was blasting Kenny G on a clarinet, and he was like, I've been training her whole life for this, and she was just. So yeah, I mean it's not hard.
Yeah, they would
You got
just
a lot
run
of
on the treetops
yeah.
home.
You're in China, you got a lot of kids who are like ripping oboes and stuff perfectly.
Yeah, they have an oboe and child surplus.
That is a funny. I wish I had that kind of trope going on, where it's like, you know how my parents are. They're just pushing me towards excellence ruthlessly. It's like,
Oh yeah, I could use some of that.
That would have been nice, man.
Yeah, it would be way nicer than what I got.
They're just disappointed that I'm not a doctor. My parents are more like, get a job.
Yeah,
It wasn't very specific. It was like, gain employment. And I was
Yeah,
like,
I
yes,
kind
mother.
of regret that my dad thought that was like the end all be all.
Dude, my parents were like, if you get a job, like, you're basically done.
Yeah,
If you can get a job, you're done.
yeah.
That was it.
And they were like impressed. Like I remember, like I started making $20,000 a year. My dad was like, "Oh, thank God." I was like, I don't know, man. I feel like we're gonna run out of food all the time.
Just got a boy.
Yeah, that's my son.
It is $20,000 though. I would love.
Not at once.
I know.
It's
but I'm
over a
saying-
year.
I want to get a job. I do want to get a job at McDonald's and be like, pay me at the end of the year, and just get a lump sum. Be like, woo. Just try to survive. I'll just like, figure something out in the meantime.
It's like $6,500 after taxes. 2 tax returns. What's up?
Excuse me, guys. I'm still recovering from long COVID. There's people who are like pissed it got me as bad as it did.
What do you mean?
Just being like, what the fuck, dude? He's being a pussy. It's like,
You got cocked by COVID.
I wish.
Yeah,
I
they're
wish.
Asian parents. They're disappointed.
I do
in
have
you.
Asian. I have
Yeah.
online Asian parents for sure.
For sure.
There's a few. I wish it didn't. You
They
know?
want respiratory excellence from you, nothing less.
I was trying to be a slave to the narrative the whole time. I was like,
Yeah.
this is nothing. And
Have you been taking NAC? You got to take NAC.
what's NAC?
It's like an amino acid supplement you take, and it fixes your breathing after COVID.
What?
Yeah, dude. I had like lemon lime fluids coming out of my sinuses. Not even like mucus. It was like I was breathing, and then I would hear like a gurgle in my like up behind my eyes. I was like,
What?
whoa, what was that? And then I would start to taste a weird thing, and then I would launch out. It was fluid.
I got the weird taste. There was like every now and again where I'd get
Yeah,
like
dude.
I felt like
COVID has a taste.
You got rocket snots.
yeah, there's like a taste that comes down. It almost, Sector from Mortal Kombat.
Yes,
I got like Sector saliva.
Sector
you get
goo.
you get like robot saliva, and you're like, what the fuck is that stuff? Yeah, you get the web, dude.
yeah.
I might have had Sector's web pop out of my chest, dude. That's all I'm coughing. I'm coughing up Sector's web.
Wait, what did it taste like?
It almost tastes like industrial, dude. Like there's like a, and
Yeah,
I'm
it was
telling
a new
you,
flavor.
it's like
There's a
there's
new twist
snot.
on an old classic.
Yeah, there's snot. You know when you have snot coming down.
Yeah.
This tasted like snot mixed with a little bit of like WD-40 or
or like
something.
ground up Tylenol almost.
Something. It's chemically. It's weird. I remember like it would like, and it rushes down the back of your throat, and you're just like, ugh,
Yeah.
the fuck is that?
Brand new taste experience. I've never had it before.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
It's the bio.
I'm curious.
It's a
now.
dude. Yeah, it was. That was when I knew. I was like, this was grown in a lab for sure. This was a weapon.
Yeah, we also, by the way, we're like suspended off of YouTube right now.
Oh,
I mean, it's not your fault.
no one's even gonna see this. Who cares?
Yeah, this will be on a separate channel, dude. Put up
Yeah.
on the Patreon.
Put this on Getter.
Public. The what?
Getter.
We might have to, dude. Someone's on our ass. Someone fucking kicked us off. Well, suspended us from a video from like 2020. Someone's on our ass and fucking nitpicking us. So we might have
Do you have
to.
any suspects?
Hey, Patriots, we might have to go to Rumble.
It's time to activate.
We might have to go to Rumble, Patriots. we might have to go to Chatter.
I don't know what are the sick underground video sites right now.
I don't know any of them.
Video.
Huh?
Band.video.
Band.video is the
Band.video.
ultimate. That's Valhalla, dude. That's where all the true dogs go after they create so much content, dude. They get kicked off for denying Sandy Hook, dude. I haven't touched upon that yet, but I will. No.
Oh man.
But yeah, dude, we got someone on our fucking case, dude, causing a problem. So we'll see what happens. I have. It's funny. They like, Gardini was like, yeah, I think our YouTube channel's down for a week, and I was like, I'll get around to sorting that. I haven't done anything about it yet. But I'm gonna
You're grounded.
ground it, bro. Oh, we're up. Can we up?
We're still up. We just can't upload. We're in timeout. We can't upload till Friday.
Oh, maybe we'll just put this up on Friday.
Yeah, we could do that. Put the audio
What if we
out
get a good
tomorrow.
report card? Can we get out early?
Yeah, we can get
Time
out
served?
on good behavior.
Dude, it's crazy how they can do that anonymously.
It's
They
crazy,
should
dude.
have to show themselves.
They kind of, well, it depends. For copyright, they do have to show you like their email address.
Mm-hmm.
This, I don't know. This is like
I think
apparently
this might be automated. I don't know. if
it might
this
be
is-
because
yeah.
if you, the thing we read, if you disagree with the WHO, they can strike you down. It's weird territory we're getting into. If you disagree with an institution, it's like, what if they're fucking wrong, bro? What if they're wrong about one?
I want a trial by combat.
True.
With
It's gotta
WHO.
be.
Dude,
it's gotta
WHO,
be.
name your champion.
Did you ever hear about the doctor? That would be sick. Did you ever hear about the doctor? I think his name was Semmelweis. He was the guy who discovered germs before Louis Pasteur. I just read a book about people in Paris, so now I'm like totally French. But it was before Louis Pasteur did the germs. There was a guy Semmelweis who was a doctor, and he was working in a like wherever you deliver babies, like a nursery ward or whatever the fuck it's
Delivery
called.
ward?
Delivery ward. There's the word, bro.
Or maternity ward.
I'm more of a science guy. I don't know all these words.
Maternity ward,
I'm pure like binary, but
Yeah, sure, dude.
so he,
Back then they called it delivery ward. Maternity, the word wasn't invented yet.
I think they called it the fucking bitch box back then. Yeah, I'm working at the bitch box, dude. But it was like, I think 25% of women were dying in these. He was in Austria. And this is, I guess, whenever before people knew about germs, like mid 1850s. Whenever, maybe it was early, I don't know. But he was like, dude, how come at this one place, none of the ladies are dying? And all the other places, all the other bitch boxes, 25% are checking out. And they're all showing the same symptoms. So he's like, I got to figure out what it is. He tried like laying them on their sides and doing all this other stuff.
Tried telling them to shut up. Did you guys shut up?
It's just fucking in your heads. You're not dead.
I tried telling them that their enemies were fat. I've tried everything that I can to help these fucking women. They keep dying.
Dude, so here's what he figured out. So what they were doing in like, I guess this was like a general like medical center because the doctors were doing autopsies. So they would do autopsies and then just be like, and then they would cut a dead body up.
Man, like you're closing Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
And then exactly, just be like done with that. And then they'd go deliver a baby and they would transfer dead people germs into a woman's vagina. So he figured this out. It was autopsies. And he said, look, after you do an autopsy, you got to rub your hands with like lime and like some other thing. And there's some shit on dead bodies that we're putting into girls' vaginas and killing a quarter of the women who come into hospitals to deliver babies. Dude, so this theory came out, and he demonstrated it. He was like, I have 1% of people dying as opposed to 25%, and this is why. A prominent Philadelphia doctor was like, well, doctors are gentlemen, and gentlemen's hands are clean. And everyone's like, yeah, pussy, fuck you.
With that.
Yeah. Fuck
I agree
you,
with
pussy.
that.
Gentlemen's hands are fucking clean.
Yeah, those pussies, they just have
Fight me, dude. You think my hands are dirty? Fight me.
He ended up getting kicked out of the medical community and died in an insane hospital.
Which one? The guy that said hands are clean, or
no? The hands.
the guy that was
gentleman
like, hands aren't clean.
Just kept being a kick-ass doctor.
He tried to invent washing your hands, and they were like, no.
They were like, fuck you. That's for poor people. We're gentlemen, and we don't have dirty hands. These girls are dying because they're dumb. It has nothing to do with us chopping dead bodies up and then delivering babies. This was like maybe late 1800s.
Yeah.
Semmelweis, dude, he ended up fucking dying from a fucked up infection, ironically enough.
It's so funny to imagine a guy going to deliver a baby in the 1800s. He's like, instead of like the glove down the arm, it's just, yeah.
Just be like, man, I just chopped up this dead kid. I just chopped up a dead mom. Oh, hey, here we go. Yeah, pretty funny. That was making me laugh.
I mean, because that is funny to think that, like, if you're a gentleman and she's dying and she's clearly a slut.
True. That was kind of that was the thing back then. If women would lose their mind, they'd be like, she's an immoral slut.
Gotta be.
Imagine how
She's a
dirty
bitch.
asses were back then.
Oh my God, dude. I mean, it wasn't even like, you couldn't even comprehend. When did they come out with toilet paper?
No?
Prods. Get on that.
Dude, autopsies must have been sick back then, too. Just like cut up a person and be like, I don't know.
Ew, dude, he's also full of guts. Is this I have no idea what any of this is, dude. This is gross.
Jump in.
1857.
Whoa.
What were they doing before that, Noah?
Left hand.
What did you do after you pooped before 1857?
I think it was
Probably like water.
Probably like a towel.
Yeah.
I think
or
you hit
just
the
like,
river.
Yeah, just like water.
Yeah, what was
Like a bidet.
Everyone just wet cowboyed down to a water source after they're done shitting.
Look up early butt wiping technology.
Dude, it's
There's Middle Eastern
it's the left
countries.
hand.
Yeah, exactly. You there was in Lebanon, they keep a pitcher above the toilet and you're supposed to like splash in your left hand and just like throw water in your ass, like just non-bidet. It's like proto-bidet. Manual bidet. And then in Lebanese culture, you don't touch it. Your left hand's your shit hand.
Little
So you
south
eat-
ply.
Yeah, you don't touch people with your left hand. It's considered like really fucked up. What'd you say?
South ply.
South plot.
Yeah.
Classic.
All right. Sid. Okay, dude. Why don't you chill out?
What do you got?
What do you guys?
No, are you fucking stoned?
Like a little, but not really.
Damn.
God.
Dude, I came here to honor my family. What are you doing?
It's like me too, bro. Running the construction site. Early Americans used dry corn cobs.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Like after the kernels were out, it's like, it's like kind of like the soft like husk that stays.
I know
in
what
the
a corn cob is.
Yeah, and they just like fucking.
They stick it in their butt or cheese grate
No,
their
I think
butthole.
they cheese grate. I think they cheese grate their butthole with it.
Wait, you think it was like one insertion, a turn, and then back out?
That's what a corn husker is.
Like
That's
a
gay as
plunger,
hell.
yeah.
They would never.
So they use Oh,
Corn
man.
cobs. They would use leaves, handfuls of straw, seashells, even.
What?
Yeah. And then when paper became more prominent and expendable, they began to use like newspaper catalogs and like
Dude,
magazines and shit.
That's what my the guy who ran a place that fixed forklifts, he did not forever. He didn't have toilet paper in the place he worked at. Everyone had to wipe their ass with a newspaper.
Page of a magazine.
Yeah, page of a magazine. He held it down like that forever. Now in his family, they're like, toilet papers for fucking pussies. bro.
Scam, dude.
Use a lady's face. Use a perfume ad on your ass.
Yeah, it hurts at first, but you get pretty callous really quickly.
I was telling Sid that was my mom's whole philosophy.
Yeah.
She would never let us use soft toilet paper.
Dude,
She was like, you got to use hard toilet paper because you got to be ready if you go somewhere that doesn't have soft toilet paper.
I have the softest butthole.
Dude, my mom built me for the road, dude.
Dude, I was complaining about toilet paper the whole time.
The whole time we're in, yeah, dude.
We were just crying.
That is something I would like to avoid doing ever.
What?
Of complaining about toilet paper while I'm on the road with my boy everywhere we go.
Dude, I was just crying about my butthole the whole weekend.
Man.
What kind of toilet paper do you usually use?
I'm like 3-ply.
Like Angel Soft? Are you like Angel Soft, Charmin type?
Yeah, Charmin or Cottonelle. Wow. Yeah.
I'm straight up
Canadian down.
I'm industrial Scott, dude. Yeah. Just give me like thin give me like rolling paper, Scott. I like Bible papers, dude. That's why I wipe my
zigzag.
Dude, but
I roll it up like Winnie the Pooh. I roll it up into like a mummy fist, and I'm fucking just unsatisfactorily wipe my ass.
I got a premium bidet from Amazon. It's hard to go anywhere else. It's actually, you know how you get like a really bad like diarrhea cramp and you're like racing it home,
yeah,
and you're driving really fast. I live for that now. I'm just like, yeah, baby, I'm coming home.
That's your Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
that'd be a sick Fast and Furious gang.
Just redlining your
dudes
asshole
with
to get home.
Just dudes with crones, like, let's get back to the house. Oh, fuck. You're like, oh, shit, I can't. And your car just flips over and explodes. Fuck. He shit himself.
But yeah, dude.
That still holds up. If you're getting
back.
pulled over, you can be like, I got to shit. And I swear to God, I think 75% of cops will be like, get out of here, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here, brother.
Yeah.
You tell a cop you got to shit, they're just like 100%, dude.
That's always my plan.
Yeah. Tell me you got to shit. Especially if you have a kid, be like, yeah, my kid's shit in his fucking pants. That's the kid. Cop pulls you over, shit your pants. Be like, my fucking kid shit his pants.
One time, Ben was like 8 at the time, and we were driving back across the bridge from going to see the movie, and he was feeling sick because he ate too much popcorn with synthetic butter.
True.
And he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw up," and I didn't have Easy Pass, and I didn't have time. I live right on the other side of the bridge, and I didn't have time to stop at an ATM to get bridge toll money.
Sure.
And I got to the bridge. I was like, hey, look, man, my kid's about to puke. And I didn't have time to go to an ATM. Is there some way you could just like grab the plate? He was like, what you can do is there's a pull off road over there and you can go back around and there's a Wawa like 5 minutes back. You can go to that ATM. And I was like, whoa.
He denied that?
Yeah. And then he had a state trooper like follow me down this path.
What?
So that I had to go back and get $5 for the bridge.
What a dick, dude.
Yeah, dude. So that doesn't work with bridge toll operators.
I've had the opposite experience. I've had the experience where I just can't. Also,
oh, and then he puked on the ground in front of a Wawa.
I've gone through a toll on accident when I was driving for Lyft, and I was like, dude, I fucked up. And they're like, just come through. And I was like, thanks.
Well, they have the, on that bridge, they have the barrier even when you're using Easy Pass. So you have to stop, it comes up, and then you go.
Yeah, I didn't have an Easy Pass at the time. I was just like, yo, I fucked up and made the wrong turn. I had to turn around. Can I just come back through? And they were like, yeah, you got it. But they probably have no pity for people having to shit because they're they're just stranded all day. So they're probably like, yeah, he's got to shit or throw up. I've had to shit and throw up all fucking day. And I got to sit in this I can't abandon my post.
I'm glad that's a job that I think is almost entirely gone now.
It's not going to last very much longer. I mean, that's one you can say,
I don't remember the last time I saw a person in a toll booth.
I see him every now and again. Park in the airport parking lot thing. The guy man.
That's private business. I'm talking about out on the highways.
I think the PPA gets a fucking piece of that airport parking too.
Yes.
There was a big scam they did.
I remember this.
Before the PPA, I think, or maybe the PPA had their hand in it, but someone might.
No, they run the parking lots.
They do. I think slightly before that, or someone positioned in the PPA. One of my dad's boys' brothers got caught up in like $1 million parking scam at the airport. Went to jail.
I don't know if it was a scam or if it was like a fake shifts. Like if you were like a big shot, they would just hire you as a fake parking attendant and pay you like $300,000 a year.
Really?
Something like that. But yeah, pretty cool hustle.
This guy went to jail for he got in a lot of trouble for it.
Good.
Yeah,
that's a criminal, dude.
That's a crime. Fucking with I fucked the parking. I took parking valor one time. I valeted for this company, and I was supposed to give the valet service a bunch of money, and like they were going to pay me, and I just kept all the money and left.
How have you ever gotten a job?
And then
with
job.
the references you had?
The next job.
You make them up.
Yeah.
You just make it. Yeah, you just make them up. I had like 5 different resumes. For any different industry, I'd be like, oh, I have 5 years of experience in this industry. I have 5. I just would make shit up.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
And
yeah.
you would heist. How long into the parking job did you pull the heist? Was it like first week?
First day. And pretty much every job I had in high school ended with either, well, it didn't even end. It would just be, and it would happen to me
It technically
too.
wouldn't start.
Pretty much. Well, I did have the candy stand. I worked at a candy stand. I was honest as they came on the candy stand. But once the new owners came in, they were fucking assholes. So I would go into vengeance mode as an employee. As soon as I had a perceived slight, I'd be like, okay. And I would start stealing as much money from them as I could until I either got fired or usually I just quit. I was like, this sucks. And I would just quit.
What was your favorite employment heist?
The parking thing was one of my biggest licks. I feel like just single day.
Yeah.
The parking thing was I sat in a club in New Jersey and just, I didn't even park the cars. It was too much for me. I didn't know how to drive stick at the time either. So I would just go like, yo, go park over there. And be like, they were just palming me fives. I'm like, thanks. And then they would tip me. And I just took all the money because it was just me. This is why I got slighted. It was supposed to be me and another person. The dude who got me the job didn't show up because, he was just getting kind of fucked up at the time. And the other dude, the manager, tried to big dick me, being like, he tried to pimp me. He's like, bring me my money. And I was like, no, bro. This gal's independent. So I just never brought him his money. So he was like, bring me all the money so we can divvy it up. I was like, and what I did too, this is actually really bad. I had everybody's keys and I just left early. So they all came out and everyone had to find their keys on the board. So I just abandoned post with all the money. It was the Woodbine in New Jersey. Damn. I was like, this sucks. And I had like $400. I was like, I'm going home. I just left and I never had to come out and be like, I think these are my keys. There's just keys chilling on a board.
So this dude never tracked you down. You never gave him your home address.
It was just my boy. They were like, yo, call one of your friends to help you work. And I showed up. My boy's like, yo, I'm not coming.
So your boy got fucked.
I mean, dude, he was not long for this job anyway. He no-called, no-showed. So he knowing he was no-call, no-showing, was like, come with me.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do this job and split a couple $100. And he was like, yeah, I'm not coming. And I was like, this is bullshit. So I was like,
you're like an expert in low-level heists.
Oh,
This would be an incredibly terrible movie.
oh, yeah. At the end of it, I just bought like a half pound of weed, and I was like, my fucking efforts are complete. Now I take over.
Do you ever think about like coming out of retirement for one last job?
Oh, man. I'm in the villa right now, dude. I mean, something could bring me out of retirement.
You're in the villa?
I'm in the villa. I'm sexy beast right now. Yeah, there was the candy stand was a slow and steady, I was zapping, bro. That was like, I mean, they were asking for that. The cash register was just no codes for anything. It was just like, you weigh the candy, you eye it up, and you say, all right, that thing says $8. Let me type $8 in here. That was instantly like, that thing says 8. I'm typing 2. Matt tax. And I would stuff money in my shoe all day. I'd work with other people, and I would just like,
Dude, I just imagine being his boss, and it's like, Matt, I hate to even bring this up, but it looks like over the past 2 years, you might have stolen $37 from us.
No, dude, I was grounded at the time too because I got in trouble I got paid $300 to take the rap for alcohol for a senior. So I already had $300 for taking a suspension. My parents are so fucking mad, dude. I took the suspension.
Did they at least respect the $300?
No, they told me, they're like, you didn't get paid for this, did you? We would disown you because I was like, I felt bad for the guy. And then in my head, I was like, I also made $300, dude. So they were like, my dad, I remember he was like, I know some guy who does this shit, who goes to jail for money. He's a fucking loser, dude. He's like, taking the rap is fucking loser shit, dude. And I was like, fair enough, but I also have $300, Dad. So I had $300. So when I was grounded for taking the fall, then I got a job at a candy stand.
Yeah.
And when I was at the candy stand, that's when the lady who hired me, I was faithful as hell. And then they fired her, and the 2 new guys came in and were like, why do we have a dude here? Because they only hired hot high school chicks. So the lady hired me, and they were trying to fucking like edge me out. And I was like, all right, boys, we can play. You guys want to play hardball? And dude, I was like, I would take 50% of their sales every day. I'd leave. I was leaving there with like a couple $100 every day. I was coming up off the candy game. Man. And then that's when after a while they stopped putting me on the schedule. Obviously they were like, hold on a second. These sales numbers
they passive aggressively accused you of stealing. They never even say it directly to you.
They didn't accuse me. They were just like, yeah, we'll call you if we need you, and they let it go.
Wow. Maybe they thought maybe they were like, you're right, hiring a fucking brutish man did bring our sales down.
Yeah, that That was sick. And then I went to Brewster's, and that Brewster's a little more complicated. But they showed me the free baby cone button. So you had to like hit the buttons and it rung up everything automatically. Like, but if you give someone a free baby cone, hit free baby cone, it zeroes out the register. So if anything landed on a totally even number, I would go free baby cone. The register would open. I would take the money, hold my fist, and like act like I was messing with bills and put it in. And if it was like someone got like a thing that was exactly $40, I'd go bingo, and I would keep the $40. Sometimes I got greedy. I got sloppy towards the end, and my boys
always do.
My boys would come, and they just wouldn't give me any money. I'd give them all ice cream, and then like, hold on, I'd hit free baby cone, open the register, and just hand them money back. That was a nightmare. I have bad employment karma.
Yeah. So
But it's because I got slighted. If they didn't slight me, I'd be as honest as could be.
yeah.
As soon as they slighted me, I say, all right there.
You ever think maybe you're too sensitive for employment?
Yes, I think so. Especially imagine being 16 and be like, I deserve respect.
Yeah.
If you don't respect me, I'll steal from your business. I would steal to the point where I wanted the business to go out of business. Like I wanted to destroy them, not just be like, oh, it's a couple bucks. I'm like, I'm going to destroy this place because I don't even know why Brewster's. I just didn't like being there. I'm like, I can't believe they're doing this to me. This job is boring.
Dude, I was so whack when I was trying to get revenge on jobs.
What'd you do?
I would just stop doing my job at a high level of quality.
That's actually kind of sick. That's kind of sick, though.
Dude, I was working at Wendy's, and this fat manager, she found out that my sister was a chick that beat her up in high school. So she started being mean to me.
I think they have a thing for the handbook in Wendy's about that.
If Nicole fucked you up in '88. Yeah, it was. So I stopped toasting the buns.
Whoa.
Yeah, so like if you work
you're taking them down. That's like one of the
Dude,
that's absolutely taking the business down
for sure. Like people kept coming back complaining about their sandwiches because people don't even know that you toast the buns at Wendy's. They just knew that the burger didn't taste right, and they would come back and be like, something's wrong with my burger. Yeah, because if you work the first window at Wendy's where you get the money,
yeah,
you're also supposed to be back there toasting buns the whole time.
You're supposed to ditch and then toast the bun.
Yeah, you're constantly toasting buns. So I would just take the buns and take them from the bag and put them where they're supposed to go.
Wow.
Yeah. Got them.
That's fucking.
Got them.
Fuck them, dude. Got what they deserve, dude.
Yeah.
Dave was probably sitting there and they're probably like, Dave, something's going on fucking in his branch.
Yeah, because
Norristown branch, there's something up.
You can't figure it out. You can't, because like.
They send out like the expert, like internal affairs guy. He shows up.
The men in gray suits came out.
So he gets all nervous. What are you guys here for? I didn't know the corporate was sending anyone out.
How long do you typically place the buns on a warm surface? Like, what are you talking about?
The normal time from training. Uh-huh.
They have like a toothpick.
Clicks a pen to write down each individual. Okay.
Yeah. Dude, that toaster was sick too.
What was it?
Because it was just like a conveyor belt. And you would just like put them on the conveyor belt and then they'd pop out and you'd put them back together and put them where they go.
I used to do that in college. I used to pre-make PB&Js and put them through the conveyor toaster, and every now and again one would get stuck in there and I'd be like, time to leave. It's time to roll. I was like,
dude, one time my dad fired me from a job over a conveyor belt.
What happened?
He had a printing company, or he worked for, I don't know, but he got me hired at a printing company, and I was just doing silkscreen printing all day. So it'd be this giant like 5,000 pound machine, and I would print like a binder with like whatever goes on it, and then you'd throw it under a conveyor belt under a UV light dryer. Yeah. And the one material that he had us printing one day, like kind of like bowed up. It wouldn't sit completely flat no matter what I tried. And one of them got stuck under the conveyor belt and started a fire.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and some fucking loser ass dude like just stood there. And I was like panicking. I had a small fire under an electronic device, and I had to go to my dad, and I was like, Dad, I started a fire at your job. Please help me. Like he was in an office, like, you know, doing whatever the fuck he did.
Damn.
Yeah. And then the fucking loser dude was like, I've never seen that happen before. I was like, fuck off.
Fuck
like,
you,
before
dude.
I was fired. Like, fuck off.
Yeah, he should have helped, man.
Suck my dick.
He should have helped.
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing I did at Wendy's when I was trying to take him down is I started telling everybody at the window who ordered chili how we made the chili.
You told the secrets?
I gave out the secret. So what the way that they would test the way that the burgers
Dude, I don't
were
get us
done.
kicked off of YouTube again. Give me those secrets.
So when they would test to see if the burger was done, they would take a spatula and you would cut off like a very small sliver of the burger to see if it was cooked.
Oh God.
And then that sliver you would push into the grease trap. and then at the end, like somebody would take all those burger slivers out of the grease trap, and that's what you ground up to make the
Oh,
chili.
that sounds so good.
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
So I just started
That's
telling people
awesome.
that's how they did it.
They just take a little bit of Frosty and go. Smokes up. Oh, that's actually pretty sick, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now
And,
you know.
and it was like back and forth. Like some people would be like, "Ew, that's disgusting," and other people were like, "That
Nah.
sounds perfect.
Stop.
Can I do that at home?"
Oh, how much of the burger grease gets in the chili? Oh, dude.
Yeah. Do I have to pay extra now?
Damn, I might go to Wendy's and be like, let me get the chili. I know how you guys make it.
Let this one marinate, please.
Are they allowed? Yeah, I guess you could do that. You could store all the meats.
Yeah.
In the trap.
Ain't no wrong with that.
I mean, that's pre-COVID. So I don't think you're allowed to do that now with the fucking. That's the old
I don't
normal,
know.
dude.
Take that up with Dave.
This is new normal, dude. Get used to it, all right? You guys, please get used to the new normal. Stop belly aching about the new normal. I love that. That phrase is brand new.
What,
Do
the
your
new
grease
normal?
traps wear
Yeah.
a mask?
What? What'd you say about that?
Yeah, you just put a mask on your grease trap. You're good.
True. Fair enough. KN95. I'm big on that.
The KN95 mask.
I've been on them since day one.
Yeah.
I've been wearing them before. I used to walk around them before the
I
pandemic.
don't fuck with fitted shit at all.
What do you mean?
He
You gotta
was a
fit. You gotta fit
snapback.
into, yeah,
Choose your
yeah,
words
so-
carefully, dude.
Exactly.
Choose your words carefully. You get us kicked off, dude. If you're not
Oh, my
down with
bad.
fitted stuff, dude.
My bad.
You got to be down with
I
fitted
love
stuff.
fitted.
I love a tight fit, dude. You know, you test a good respirator fit. You go, if it collapses against your face, you got a good seal. And if I don't have that, I'm not going anywhere, dude.
Wow. I make sure my kids see me not wearing a mask in the Wawa. We
Dude.
go to Wawa and they go, Dad, I think we're gonna have to wear masks. And I go, we don't have to.
That's swag, dude.
Yeah. And
Doesn't-
every time I'm nervous, like, oh my god, dude, it's gonna be so embarrassing. If it's like a fat lady behind the cash register is like, could you put a mask on? I'm just like, oh yeah, my bad.
What I do now is if I get someone who like spazzes on me about the mask in a store, I get really polite and I go, of course. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Of course. What
That's
was
classic dickhead stuff.
very classy.
This is vintage dickhead.
What
work
was
you're
I
doing.
thinking? I can literally go, oh my God, I'm so sorry. What was I thinking? I'm
Call them
so
your
sorry.
majesty. Yeah.
I do it it's very slight. I don't go like, of course, your majesty. I
If
just
you
go
gotta
like,
ramp it up, you're like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. How could I be so thoughtless? Is there anything else I could do for you, Your Majesty? That's how you have to do it.
no, I just go like, oh my, of course. They're always like, what the fuck?
You get on both knees, you prostrate yourself on the floor. Oh my god, do you hand them something to hit you with?
Mercy, mercy, mercy.
I just keep walking like I didn't know they were talking to me.
It's just like,
And then they were just like, well, he's black. He can do what he wants. You're not allowed to tell a black person twice to put on a mask.
you're not allowed. You're not really allowed to tell them to put them on at all. From what I've seen.
Well, you can gesture to your face. You can like make a gesture.
Well, typically what happens is if someone sees you without one, they take theirs and they adjust it. That's something I've noticed. They go,
Yeah. Or they'll like throw their back against something, like give you, even though you're 10 feet away, they're like you're a bad dog or something.
I'm going for grandparent glory. I just so badly want to be sitting with my grandkids. Like, did you do any of that shit? And be like, fuck no.
Absolutely.
80 years old.
I was gay.
Fuck no. I used to work with guys that didn't believe in asbestos. It was the best.
Whoa.
Yeah, remember we had to shut down a job, and the one guy's like, your uncle's afraid of the bullshit because he's a pussy. I'd be like, I think he's right on that. I think this is a good idea. Stuff's the real deal.
Those guys love dying though.
You do get asbestos. I've met like a handful of asbestos deniers that are like, bro, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. This is like back in the 90s. They'd be like, dude, it's not what they say.
Well, they were installing it and everything,
Yeah.
so
We had
it probably
asbestos.
seemed unavoidable.
True. We had asbestos in
Candy cigarettes.
candy cigarettes probably
Yeah.
were asbestos.
It probably did to smoking them.
Probably were.
Yeah.
We had in our grade school, the library was just wall to wall. I remember the one day like you guys can't go to the library, it's all asbestos. But asbestos is fine as long as you don't break it up. As long as it's not like in the air. You could if these were asbestos walls, fine. It's just the install and the demolish.
Yeah, so I have a basement floor that's half covered in asbestos tile. I'm
Nice.
working on stuff in my house. This is where I'm probably going next.
Dude, I've chipped up asbestos tile.
Bro,
I'm sorry,
it's
I'm still here.
crumbling every time I walk through the basement.
It's friable. So now it's friable.
Is that the word?
Friable means if it's like able to become airborne, you have friable asbestos.
Yeah, I noticed it like on my foot the other day, and I was like, "Oh God, I'm fucked." I'm just tracking this into like there's a connected garage in the basement. I'm just tracking this into a small room that I sit in every day to like work from home or do like Twitch streams and shit.
Yeah, you'll be.
I'm dead.
Dude, I've chipped up asbestos tile a bunch of times.
Okay.
Before they got like super like you need to hire like a strictly asbestos dudes with the fucking like plastic bug mask. Dude, my dad would,
If it's a DIY job and you're doing it one time,
you'll be fine. Dude.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Just
Thank
you
you.
know, just get a cool dump guy and be like, hey, I got some. You got a hot load. You got.
No, I would just throw out some at a little bit at a time and put it in the regular trash.
That's all you can do.
I microdose paint into my trash.
You can throw out latex paint now.
Can you?
Yeah.
Well, this is strictly oil based. This is the most harmful stuff. I guess.
That's
I don't
tough
know.
stuff. They're not too keen on that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you take
Dude,
up
contractor bags, you can throw a car battery away in the regular trash. It doesn't matter.
Oh, you can throw anything. You can throw someone's head away at that thing. Fuck. Yeah, dude. All you gotta do is next time the kids go away, you rent a tile chipper. You just fucking and then you take one. You do it's a rite of passage.
You hold your breath.
Man of the house, dude.
Yeah.
You just take the asbestos.
Yeah.
And if we said it's just part of the floor, I'll come do it with you. I want to
Yeah,
die.
It's not that much.
I'll come do it with you. I kind of want to die.
Spud got me to stop using paint or tape when I paint. I think you just got me to not use a mask while I pull up asbestos
No,
in my basement.
you should probably protect your face.
Bro,
I was
I'm
a
not
big
a pussy.
on the construction site.
Me and Matt aren't pussies, dude. We don't wear masks.
On the
All right?
construction site, I was the biggest dust pussy you could imagine. I hate dust, dude. I hate it. Anytime dust kicked up, I'd be like, can I get a mask, Dad? He'd be like, yeah, here you go.
Dude.
My uncles would wear them with no strap on the bottom.
Your uncles had
and flap.
to brutalize you over that. One time I asked for a pair of gloves to help pull a tree stump out of the ground, and my uncle was like, "What are you, gay?"
Yeah, dude. We were in a place one time where it was asbestos. There's not just asbestos like tiles and floor. They have asbestos like insulation on pipes too. That's the one that gets you. It looks like a cast, and you just hit it, and it's just turn. The dust kicks up. But there was like these windows with like asbestos caulk, and I remember it was just like they were running machines in the building. We couldn't break the windows out because they're asbestos caulked. So it was just like the building was just blue with diesel smoke.
Was this like the best material ever invented?
Asbestos?
Yeah.
I think it was
Was
just
this
like
the number
it was
one
hard as
material
hell.
ever?
I think it was like hard as hell.
Yeah.
So it's probably cheap to make, and I think some guy made it and was like, "Yeah, I definitely want to sell this stuff."
Whoa. Didn't they take an ingredient out of Four Loko? I'm gonna start.
It's probably
You know what I
it's
mean?
probably asbestos is in Four
Asbestos
Loko.
is the original Four Loko.
It's what gets you fucked up. I think asbestos like the
I want to start
particle-
using it. If it was so good, dude. Like, dude, the government can't tell me I'm not allowed to use asbestos.
True.
Who
Who
are
are
the
they?
sickest materials available?
I think look up the properties of asbestos. Is it good? I think Noah already was. I think
asbestos is sick as fuck.
I mean, dude, imagine if you found out like tinfoil.
The
gave
fucking
you cancer.
pussies.
Imagine if they're like, oh yeah, tinfoil gives you cancer. You're like, bro, tinfoil's shit.
Yes, dude.
Tinfoil's crazy.
Never giving up tinfoil.
Tinfoil's the fifth element, dude.
I was thinking about that the other day, like how disrespectful it is that we just toss out tinfoil. You
It's
should be
fucked up.
reusing it until it falls apart.
That's not a bad idea.
No, after you use tinfoil, you're supposed to make a really cool ball out of it and just throw it around for a little bit.
That's true.
Every single piece of tinfoil you ever use.
That's still a reuse.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I'm
tossing it
saying.
around.
True. Yeah. Just collect it. That actually is a good
Oh
idea.
yeah, and then you just rub it around on a table for a really long time until the table starts to have like metal shavings on it, and you're like, oh, hell. You're looking at the smooth edge of the tinfoil ball. You know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, dude, I've perfectly mirror polished this edge of the tinfoil ball. Hell yeah.
That's how you
This
make
might be a
asbestos.
different. This might be a different mineral now, dude. I've tumbled this.
Is this quartz now?
What you got?
Asbestos is naturally occurring. Nobody made it. It's just like a naturally occurring silicate mineral.
You're a fucking chill, dude.
There's 6 different kinds.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a silicate.
It's not even a drug, dude.
It's
It's a plant.
it's a long
It
thin
grows in the earth.
bro. It could be drugs. It's a long thin fibrous crystal. That's how it grows.
What?
And I guess they just like compact it to make like tiles and
So
walls.
you tell me it's in the earth?
It's in the earth.
Asbestos is in the earth?
Welcome to Earth.
What? And then someone was like, were they
Why'd
synthesizing?
they give up on it? They could have fixed it, I'm
Because
sure.
the particles are like
The silicate gets in your lungs.
Yeah, but you know how they made.
slices you up.
Remember when they started making like car glass different to make it safer? Just do the same thing for what I don't know.
Yeah,
the
just
same
make it
thought process.
completely non-friable.
That looks filthy.
Yeah,
Well, dude, the asbestos the asbestos like particle looks like a fucking medieval weapon. What the hell is that?
That's asbestos, bro.
That's the particle?
It looks filthy.
No, that's like what it looks like in nature.
Yeah, look up. Oh, that's fucking wicked.
Right.
Look up a asbestos particle. From what I understand, this could be bullshit, but someone told me the particle itself is shaped like a spiked weapon.
Oh,
Like shuriken.
Look at that fucking thing, dude. That's
Whoa.
gonna get in your lungs and get you.
That is cool.
Yeah, man. Dude, I was a full-on dust pussy at work the whole time with my dad, and there was a guy who claimed he was total anti-dust pussy, and that was the guy who told me you're supposed to, as a man, you never apologize to anyone ever. Just hand him a piece of candy. Very George W. Bush. He's like, you just walk up and go. He used to work for this guy. Like, I used to work with Sam Jr. He never apologized. He'd come up, he'd be wrong as hell. Hand me a piece of candy. That's how you knew. Man never apologizes. I'm like, that's a horrible fucking.
I like that.
Just be like, just go up and use the N word at work. You're like, here's a sugar daddy.
2 pieces of candy.
Here's
Now
a
we're
bag of
both
king size
diabetic.
Skittles, dude. Fuck.
That's how black people start getting diabetic in the early 70s.
Just being shouted.
White dudes handing them candy.
Yeah, a lot of office black grandmoms missing feet.
Oh my god. Yeah, that guy, he was dead serious. Like, a man never apologizes. That was a level of consciousness from like this. We skyrocketed levels of consciousness from like the 60s to now.
Oh yeah, we never get enough credit for it.
I was
mean,
just talking to Ansley about this the other day. It's funny to me how we don't give a shit like if a kid falls in a well anymore. Like, remember society
Wait,
used to
what?
stop. Like, dude, you don't even know when it happens. Like when minors get trapped in shit, we don't even know when it happens anymore. Society used to stop when that happened. And we were all like, did they get out yet?
Yeah.
Dude, you know that
Well, there were those cave kids, remember?
2010.
Chilean
That was in
miners.
2010. But
Yeah,
did you know that this past week in Pennsylvania, a dude got stuck in the mine for 8 hours? Did you even know that?
I think I
Oh,
heard.
I think a
something
lot of people are
about that.
anti-mines. You'd have a lot of people in like coastal elite cities that would be like, well, that serves them right for being down there and destroying the environment. I hope they all stay down there.
Yeah.
The coal is making my environment bad.
Yeah.
And I hope everyone gets trapped down there. I thought my environment seemed a little nasty. It must be that guy kicking up dust. But it is a degree warmer today.
Yeah, that guy died, by the way.
The guy got stuck in the
After
mine.
8 hours?
8 hours. Yeah.
Come
They
on,
found him
dude.
crushed. He was
Oh.
crushed.
Ah, he got crushed.
That'll
down
get
there?
you.
What do you get crushed by? A gigantic rock?
Yeah. He was like,
The concept of time, actually. He began to ponder as soon as the lights went
Did he get crushed by a gigantic rock or a bunch of tiny ones?
it was like child support payments crushed him. No, he was
sucks.
like
He got crushed.
in some sort of mining equipment that
dude, that's
got crushed.
what?
Yeah.
Do you know if you're digging a trench and you're up to your waist and the trench collapses, you'll die? If you're up to your waist in dirt,
Disagree.
Dude, look it up. I'm OSHA 30. I'm OSHA 30 certified, bro.
Yeah, but they're being overly safe. That's for like
No,
the
dude,
No,
I'm-
that's because like the average person would die, but I wouldn't.
Here's
Yeah,
what happened.
Not this
You know what I'm
person.
saying?
Dude, my core is too strong.
Warnings are for the
Dude.
average Joes, dude, not exceptional
If you
people.
guys took dirt, you have no idea how much that weighs. If you're in like a 4.5 foot trench, you get all of a sudden it's like having thousands of pounds
Bro,
on
dude,
you.
touch
and your
my
heart
abs right now.
explodes.
Touch
we have 4 hours of Wim Hof training, dude.
Speak it up.
It's never gonna stop.
You guys would, dude.
Let's set it up then.
Dude, I'll just shrimp out of that. Get the fuck out of
You
here.
guys would fucking die.
Set it up.
Say it to this guy, Tim.
Show me
In
this coward.
2017, he died in Northwest Washington after being waist high in a trench, and it collapsed.
For
You
how
guys,
long?
you guys,
Look at his little
you're
ass
dead. You
legs.
died, dude. You like
Waist high. Yeah, let me see this
died.
He
dude's
had
waist.
4 children and 1 grandchild.
He was too old.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
too old to be doing the job.
They have a monument.
I'm in
of,
my
they have a
prime.
He's
monument.
a big body.
They have a monument of him in the town, dude. It's just
Well,
it's
waist
up.
high on him looks like it might be like 5.5 feet.
Yeah, he's a big body.
He's dude. They have the monument. It's just his bust in the town. Never forget, dude. I'm telling you, that was the one thing from the OSHA 30 that I was like, "Whoa, that's crazy."
I'm guaranteeing I would
Speak on it,
survive.
Noah.
Oh, sorry.
Can you hear me, please? Thank you. According to OSHA,
Gardini, turn me the fuck up. Dude.
according to OSHA, trench collapses are rarely survivable. Did you know that just
Now I'm
one
fired up.
cubic yard of soil weighs up to 3,000 pounds?
Cubic yard. Yeah, yard's pretty big. I get that. But I'm in the cubic yard.
3
dude.
by
It's
3 by
not-
3. But then it's completely
Yeah,
around you, and the
boy.
pressure is like weighing on
Only
you.
up to my waist. Yeah, what I'm
Bro.
saying is I withstand it.
Say goodbye to
guaranteed.
your legs, bro.
I didn't say anything about my legs. I said I would live.
That's how I work out.
How do
my
you want
legs.
to? How do you want to live?
So
a
you would
half
be a
man?
Geo dude. You're
I
saying.
barely want to live as a whole man. Not be a Geo Oh man, that's what's up.
You should. You're like the Black Alien Project. You should do the Geo Dude Project. Just like cut me, dude. Just
What's the
give me.
Black Alien Project?
You ever heard of the Black Alien Project, bro?
Nah,
What the hell, dude?
enlighten us.
The Black Alien Project. I heard about this on Rogan. Actually, I listened to the Rogan where he talks to more dates, more plates. They just talked about testosterone the whole time.
Sick.
So, dude, it's my favorite shit to listen
You
to.
ever think about dropping your T levels and going to the doctor so you can get a supplement?
No, I think I'm gonna wait till I'm like super old and then just go like aggressive with roids. Black Alien Project, dude. That guy's doing that to himself in real life.
Oh, cool.
Body modification.
Body mod. He's cutting off his fucking fingers. Or he's taking the bones out of his hand, dude. It's fucked up. A guy.
No,
Yeah, dude.
he has claws.
This guy, he got like plates put in his skull, and they got like he like indented his skull, and he looks like an alien now. It might be the most intricate blackface.
Damn.
He went all the way. He probably wants to run for mayor. He's like, yeah.
Was he just like done getting pussy? He was like, I'm done. I got it all.
Oh, I've seen.
Nah,
Yeah,
he's
I've seen
just
this guy's
getting
head before.
started. Dude.
He's just getting started, dude. I just stole Gardini's line because I thought it was funny. Yeah, I thought that. That's mine. But yeah, that's
You ever think about getting any body mods?
just penile enlargement. That's it. That's fucking. It's a penile enlargement. I was telling
What
Sid
method
that
would you go with? Aren't there a couple of different methods?
I would go with one where you cut that muscle, that cursed fucking muscle that keeps most of your dick inside your body, and you just kind of slide it. You know, take a little bit out, pop the handkerchief out a little.
Oh, okay.
So-
Like
so
an
back.
expanding curtain rod.
Yeah,
unscrew
there's a
it and
tendon.
then out
There's a
and then-
tendon that keeps your dick inside your body. Where, I mean, isn't that a cruel fucking joke, dude?
I don't know, man.
I got all this dick up in me, dude.
Dude.
What's all this dick doing up around my motherfucking ass, dude? I need it out in the world. I got a whole other dick.
It's probably you know what? It's probably like the toasted bun. If you took all that dick out of your ass, something would be off.
I worry about that.
Nobody would know what, but they'd be like, this dick isn't right. It's soggy. Why is it dick soggy?
You get that last inch in, they're like, oh, is that like inside the body dick you're putting in me? Like, supposed to go, or maybe you wouldn't feel anything.
It's not bad. It's just different.
True.
It's not-
Just like a Freddy, like you have like the last portion's like a Freddy Krueger dick. Never gets skin, it's just muscle. Just Nightmare on Elm Street, dude. Yeah, but I would go as big as possible, and I wouldn't care about functionality at all.
okay.
I would just lay down with women and just show them my humongous fake penis. Just be like, yeah.
Cool, man.
That's all I would do.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do it, obviously. The only way I would do it is if I actually talked about this weekend, if I survived my wife. So if I became a widower, that's the first move. As much
Penile
money as
enlargement.
I would spend as much money as that guy spent turning himself into a black alien to getting like the most grotesquely large penis that doesn't work.
Yeah, there's a
just
dude in
hit the
South
dating
America
scene.
that did that. He just like kept stretching his dick with his hand until it got so it's like down to his ankle, and he wants to get.
I want to go bigger. Go ahead.
And it's like he wants to get his world record for like biggest dick, but he can't. He refuses to prove its functionality.
Why would you? What do you got to prove at that point?
I mean, I don't know.
Dude, you'd probably have to piss twice for just to get all the way out of your dick.
You have to siphon it out.
Yeah.
Yikes, man.
How he's really got a dong down to his legs now? What do he start
Yeah,
with?
but it's all just like
Or his gains?
yeah, it's like fat.
Horrifying
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah.
He has to like.
Can I see this man's
He has
penis?
to like wrap it in socks. I've seen like
Yeah.
the pictures of it before.
Yeah, I mean, you guys don't got to wrap your dick in socks?
because it chafes. It's so big. It's crazy.
What do you mean wrap it in
obviously.
socks?
That's
Dude,
just,
it's just he cuts holes in socks.
can I see?
Yeah, pass that
Yeah.
over here, please.
Oh my
You got koozies on.
Worth it. Worth it. So worth it, dude.
Did you see the one of his hang?
Was that?
This is the one of his bulge in his pants.
Oh
down to
my
his knee.
god.
Is he wearing the same shirt in both pictures?
This is probably the same photo shoot.
Fuck.
I spent all my shirt money on getting my dick.
Can we
lengthened.
timestamp that and put a picture of this man's penis, please? God, I mean, we can't. Yeah, put the
blur out the tip.
Blur
Blur
that
out the
out,
tip.
but just show the length.
Yeah.
Good God, I could look at this all day,
Dude, I love the Etsy dick sleeve.
dude. That's absolute pride, dude. Side pride. He's like, no, get my dick from the side. God, dude, he's standing there like a general, dude.
It's the hang.
Yeah.
I want to
Wait,
paint
is
that
he
man.
wearing socks and shoes, but his pants are off?
Yeah.
Obviously,
Tight.
obviously.
He's got penny loafers on.
At that point, you can only wear baseball stirrups.
Those are his dick shoes.
Yeah. Those are Mexican basketball shoes.
God damn.
Oh, man.
I mean, dude, would it be gay to start a sport called Jesus Christ, dude? To start a sport called dick fighting, where like dudes, Mexican guys who've stretched their dick down to their knees can just sit there and just fucking battle box each other. That'd be a sick fight.
Yeah. So all he has to do is prove that he can get erect, and he refuses to do it.
Yeah, why would he?
I don't know. I mean, he wants the record. If you want the record, you got to play by their rules.
No, he's going for having the longest soft dick's the best record to break. Hard dick is like, okay, dude. Obviously, your dick's hard. You have a boner. Who cares? Soft dick is the record. Is the Guinness book, dude.
Yeah.
Some guy gets hard. Some guy gets hard and it's bigger. You're like, yeah, it's kind of fucking gay, dude. Why are you all excited? Like, I stay soft as hell, dude.
Being sexually turned on is gay.
I'm sorry. Does the
I stay
biggest dick in the world make you hard? You're gay. You're gay.
Control yourself, dude. You're letting someone else control your body. That's fucked up.
I
That's
stay
weak.
soft all the time, dude. No, I didn't damage my penis, dude, by stretching it down to my knees. I still love pussy, obviously. But he won't get hard. You don't have to get hard at that point.
I just saw a picture where he looked kind of hard. I'll try to show you guys.
Please, yo.
He's just holding it though. He's holding.
He's
like,
squeezing the
straight
base.
out.
That's his tail as old as time.
No, it's not
Leg
the
on the
base
table.
though. He's I guess he's
God, he really he's wearing the same
TMZ
shirt in every
got it.
picture.
I think it was one photo
the
shoot.
paparazzi.
No, my God, dude.
It looks like he's got some blood flow.
That's a fake
in that
boner.
picture.
Yeah.
That's
That's
fake.
definitely a fake boner.
Fake
Whoa,
boner.
dude, he looks
He
like he's in the on deck circle.
Popsicle sticks taped
I genuinely think
He's got a weight around the end. He's taking practice.
I genuinely think he just has one of those fake porn dicks that squirts like a gallon of milk.
Oh yeah.
I think this dude might have futanari, dude. This dude might be a futanari.
I don't know what that is.
I love
Oh,
watching.
you don't know about Fuda? You don't know about Fuda?
Nah. What's that?
Oh man.
It's a porn genre where like women wear penises and pretend they're real, and then it's an anime thing where they just grow them, but they're animated. They're not. I don't think they're real. They're just animated cartoons. I don't think that they really women in Japan can grow
Nah,
penises.
that's junk.
Yeah, I mean
That's
that's
junk.
you know.
Women should-
You're more. You were saying you're into kind of portly or stout women right now.
I'm getting there, man.
No, he
I'm
said
going back
fat.
to my roots.
He's into full on fat.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Dude, I think it's sexy.
Really?
Like now that the government's trying to crack down on my fat bitches,
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, bring them.
trying to save them.
You that roll that comes like right up above the pant line, right below the shirt. It's the sexiest thing on earth right now.
When did that start occurring to you?
Like I think when the CDC said that fat people are getting COVID.
It's just funny to watch.
Yeah.
You're like, you fully inhabit your nature. Like, no, who's hot? Fat chicks.
Yeah, all of them. All of them. Yeah, it's like last week. Last week is when I noticed that fat chicks were kind of hot. I never
Kinda-
really.
You must be like a. It must. What's the urge around them? Must be like a vampire around a neck, dude. It must be like.
I just want to get in there. I just want to lift up a roll and put my hand in.
Dude, if you started seducing fat chicks like a vampire, that'd be the fucking best. Ma'am, do you want to be immortal? Ma'am, I'm 800 years old. Oh, that is genuinely one of the funniest stereotypes that black dudes love fat white ladies. It's so silly.
Yeah,
And so true. It's
yeah.
It's
I haven't
insane.
fair, who
made it. I
doesn't?
haven't made it there yet. I'm like right now.
It's funny to
still
see, yeah,
the brown fat ones are the ones that have attracted me the most so far.
Amen to that.
Yeah,
Amen to that. I got bit by that bug a long time ago.
Yeah,
Oh my God. I still stand by that, dude. Making love to just a large woman.
yeah. I mean, I did it one time.
Well,
I did it- I
the
did it
problem
one
is
time.
with large white chicks, you can kind of see their circulatory systems a little. If they're pale enough, you can kind of get a glimpse of like
They're prominent veins.
you kind of get you get a little magic school bus action on the outside. But a big black lady, It's all mystery, dude.
Yeah.
You don't see any of that shit. It's the important part. When you see chicks' veins, it's kind of like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like when
Man,
boobs, you see like white chicks' boob veins. I'm always like,
man, it's the fat black chick that I was banging back in the day. She like I didn't know if my dick was in ever.
perfect.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
I mean, it was in something. It was in something.
Yeah,
I came,
obviously.
you know, but it was just like I couldn't handle like my ego couldn't handle not knowing whether or not I was fucking her.
That
That's
sounds pretty fat.
Yeah, she was fat. She was a good one. She's the one. She's the type that I'm attracted to these days.
I mean, imagine that though. Anywhere, just anywhere on the bod. Oh God, that feels good. What's that? It's my torso.
Dude,
Oh fuck, dude.
could you imagine going down on a torso, just like eating out a fucking torso?
I would. I would.
Sounds amazing.
Just randomly throwing your mouth around, no target.
Yeah. Just like fingering that like elbow fat. Just like fingering it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
If I could do it all again, I'd go like 4.
I think that's what a haka is. It's like it represents like going down on fat chicks.
Oh, what?
Like in New Zealand when they're doing a haka,
What's a haka?
you know, when they're like, you know, yeah, at the end,
The
with the
thing
tongue
where,
out.
where
Dude.
rugby teams dance at each other. That's what a haka is. You know those? You've seen viral.
I know what it
videos.
is. Now I know what it is.
They
I
mostly
didn't know
do
it
it
was
at
called
like
that.
when like some guy dies, his football team comes and does a haka at his funeral.
That makes sense.
To eat out his wife.
I mean, dude,
his
if,
fat one.
to be fair, I think there's a biological thing. If you went to like a country that was just like, you know, not doing that well, and they just the point where they don't have beautiful fat women,
Mm-hmm.
and you drop them like 400, the men would be like, I'm getting it.
They'd flock. Yeah.
It would be beautiful to you if you were in a place where like
From above, dude, it looked like ants carrying a grape away. Like from the plane, like they accepted her.
the hive mind would take over, dude. You must transport this thing back. Nice. Oh my god. Dude. Yeah, that's undeniable, dude. That's absolutely undeniable.
Yeah, dude.
I'm telling that would be a sick reality TV show. Like today,
What? We found a country where there's no fat ladies, so
and we're bringing one.
Yeah.
Just a portly
We dropped the
seductress.
fattest Wendy's manager we could find into a country with a made-up name. Dude. Do you ever see like a Vice documentary of people with different lifestyles than us, and like they pull in a giant fish, and the whole town just like chops it up and takes a piece home? They're all fucking the fat lady a little bit. Got her on a fucking beach.
I called back of the neck. I got back of the neck.
Different parts of her.
It would disrupt the geopolitics of like the local neighboring tribes. Things would fuck, like the leader would get assassinated, and like it would disturb the entire like.
Dude, Don Cheadle would be in a movie about something that happened during this. A very serious like Oscar movie.
She's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yo, where are you posting up on this fat bitch to start fucking? Where are you posting? I got back in the neck. Where are you going?
It'd be like 101 Dalmatians, dude.
Yeah, I get him where I fit.
I'd probably just fap to the scene. I'd probably fap to the scene.
Oh man, just a bunch of guys with very yellow eyeballs.
Patience.
Oh my god.
Dude, they all got like button-down shirts that look like they were dug out of corpses. But their names are all like Steven and shit. Steven Kim. I'm not
would
gonna make up a
fully-
fake African name. That would suck.
I mean, dude, it could happen in like, you know,
Oh man.
Yeah.
it could happen elsewhere.
Edward.
Yeah. Edward. My name was Edward.
Edward.
It could happen in like Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Sure. No, yeah.
But yeah, it wouldn't be as joyous as a celebration though.
Yeah.
You know, they would be like, oh, like if you brought a fucking, the celebration would be so joyous.
Just a bunch of dudes in like very thick cable knit sweaters, and they're going in like a circle around her and like stomping really hard. different fat bitch celebrations around the world.
The government would intervene, dude. The government would be like, we're getting her out of here. That was the funniest. I mean, it's a horrible human tragedy, but that one book I read about, I think it was Darfur, like the government, I don't know why they think the government says people made this up, but they would like come down in like Blackhawks and just like shoot villages from the sky. And then like everyone was like, well, fuck this. We'll go to Kenya then. The government's like, we didn't fucking shoot them. They're just walking, dude. They're just leaving and walking just because they're being dickheads. Like they were coming down and attacking. And I think it was Sudan. The government was sending like Arabian dudes to be like, yo, go take those lands because we don't really fuck with those guys because they want independence. So, like Arabian dudes would come and just like chop you up on horses. Then the government was sending like fucking helicopters to attack you. And all these dudes walked to Kenya being like, yeah, government attacked us. The government's like, no, we didn't.
That's classic government though. Like,
true.
Remember when all those like migrants were coming, like the caravan was walking up north and you like asked like, are the government mistreating these fucking immigrants? And they'd be like, nah, dude, they're just gay. Anyone that leaves our country is fucking gay. Let it be known right now, dude. Turn them back. Don't let them.
We're gonna give them a whooping, dude, when they get back here. Yeah, it was so funny just to be like, we didn't do that to them.
Yeah.
They walked for like.
It wasn't
years.
that bad. That's what it was. It wasn't that bad, dude.
We didn't shoot at them with helicopters. We hovered over them and threatened them that we'd have Arabian guys cut their heads off from horses.
Dude, as much as I hate governments, I admire how they move and get down. Like I was watching, you see those hearings the other day with Dr. Fauci, and they were accusing him of the shit that he did, and he was like, "Nah, I didn't do that."
You're talking about the very new ones when they hit him with the documents?
Yeah, a random man Paul was
Dude,
getting them.
this is gonna come off of YouTube. Watch
We'll
out.
get absolutely get wiped.
My bad.
It's okay.
Dr.
But
Fauci's a god.
he is absolutely God.
Yeah.
So when I think you're describing like that thing they got from DARPA where they like turned down this fucking document pisses me the fuck off. Dude. But yeah, apparently they like linked it to like military funding. The military said like, nah, bro, we're not doing that. That's GOF or something like that's the nature of it.
That's so sick to just be like, nah, that thing that you have evidence of me doing, nah.
I mean, dude, the fucking government can take files and go with the black marker and be like, no one can read that shit. If you want to read it, you can read the parts that we didn't. It's crazy.
Every time I see him, I'm like, yes, dude, I wasn't gonna read this anyway.
True. Speed reader.
This is missing crucial
Well,
information.
it's funny
I'm
when
gonna
they're
skip
like,
it.
we need to unseal the JFK doc. Like, they're gonna get it and be like, yeah, the CIA shot him in the head, and then they'll be like, yeah, well, here it is.
No, we
Yeah,
didn't.
They got him 50 years ago. Anyway, so what are we up to now? And be like, we're telling you the truth right now, all right? Don't be fucking around.
That's why I don't. That's why I
Don't
don't
be
listen.
fucking around. Yeah, I love that. Like they just unsealed the document about aliens. It's like,
I love the
okay,
government. I love it.
you like me
love
too,
the
obviously,
government.
dude. Any government institution, it's just if they say anything, my brain just goes, of course, yes, of course. This is how
we
my
have
brain-
our best interest in mind.
Ever since I had COVID, I was just kind of like, you know who rules? The fucking leader of Japan, the leader of China. Sorry, that was. It's not one of my better moments, dude. It's late. I should be sleeping.
Whoa.
Japan just took down vaccine mandates, allegedly.
That's what's up.
Pretty sick. Yeah, this is late, guys. You know,
You don't want me to
where are we
do
at hour wise? Yeah, let's just keep this at an hour. That last 2 minutes, we don't need that. I was trying to say that I just all of a sudden was like totally alleged to like the president, or the communist leader of China. Ever since I had COVID, I was just like, that Jeep Kaping is a fuck. You know what? That's his name, isn't it? Jinping or something?
Jeep Kaping. Matt, come on, dude.
God damn it! All right,
Now you gotta call the episode Jeep Kaping.
that guy's on to something there. That was a joke I was trying to make, but it's 9:22 and usually I'm sleeping. All right, let's slide in the fucking page, bro. We got what I got a couple things though. I gotta talk a couple little things. What do you get? You guys have something to pop in here? Are you guys going away? Are you guys doing
Oh, me and Rainey and
yeah.
Column. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
at the stand next week on the 20th, and we're in Albany on the 21st. Just look up our fucking Twitter bios and buy tickets to our cool ass show that we're gonna do. And then dude, I'm doing a show with Gardini on Friday at
Oh,
Soul
hell yeah.
Joel's.
what?
Oh, Sid too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
This Friday.
Yeah,
That's
Soul
Friday.
Joel's.
14th, January 14th. Check us out.
Nice.
Yeah.
6th
February
of
4th and 5th, me and Matt will be in Indianapolis.
Big. Yeah, we just added
Yeah.
the late show too. So I think there's like 11 tickets left. They might be gone. Damn. They might be gone. Also, so we'll be at Cap City in Austin, Texas on Friday, March 18th, Saturday, March 19th. And I also just added a late 10:30 show to Austin.
Wow.
We're
And
gonna get it in.
this is big. This is huge, dude. Bananas Comedy Club in North Jersey. April 29th, April 30th. Show Friday, 2 shows Saturday. That's the big leagues,
Wait,
bro.
am I coming with you for that?
If you'd like.
Fuck yeah.
I texted you about it. You didn't respond.
Dude, my
Actually,
bad.
no, I didn't. I texted Gardini and I was like, I'll tell Cindy when I see him.
Yeah,
Sorry to
yeah,
slight
yeah,
you.
my bad.
It's crazy. Yeah, you know, sometimes you get late.
Gardini's supposed to let me know. Like,
Yeah, it's late. Sometimes we say things, dude. It's
That's my B-day.
Gardini's B-day and he's still going to be working. You're going to be working on your B-day?
Yeah, dude, I never take a day off.
Damn, bro.
straight baller.
Grinding. So, yeah, so Bananas, that's the big one, dude, up in North Jersey. Bananas Comedy Club.
That's gonna be sick.
Very big, dude. And I think we'll have the links. We're going to put the links in the show description down below. All right, sorry. Patreon.
Let's go.
Yeah.